There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfections. In the pain there's something real, all that anger so concealed, till you're lost in how to feel. Just let me hold that severed heart. There's a beauty in the way you lay, and the way your color fades. You stand out now with your imperfections. Oh, it was never meant to fall apart. It was not supposed to cause us harm. But these days all I do is wonder, is it better now that we could start again? In the pain there's something real, oh that anger so concealed.
All right, we are good to go. What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's Haynesy here, and we're here for some semi-final football. Yes, don't remind me about last week. We should have been there, but anyway, so that's the point. Oh no, the hat's gone. Oh no, hang on a sec. Side bottom. Oh, he's missed it. Wow. I'm so about 15 minutes away from kick. I'm just watching Brisbane and Collingwood in the prelim final in the AFL. The final quarter, it's 17-point game. The Collingwood, Brisbane. But how we doing, everyone? Hope everyone is having a good night. But yeah, we're here for the Raiders v Sharks semi-final. Will kick off in about 10-15 minutes from now. But in the meantime, just watching the end of the AFL prelim between Collingwood and Brisbane, and the Lions are up by 15 points. 17 points, sorry. That's holding the ball. Don't know what call this AFL, bro. But yeah, it's very tense in that last quarter, but we're not too far away from kickoff. We'll get to the live chat very, very shortly. Thank you for tuning in tonight, you lads. Really appreciate it, as always. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_YT. Why is Mason Cox such a spud? My God, man, he's such a spud sometimes. Rooster Robbo's in the chat. G'day, mate. How are you, bro? Didn't think I saw you last week at Shark Park. Angus is always in here. And Jason, how are you, lads? Thanks for tuning in out of your busy schedule on a Saturday night. Fine. The goal. Side bottom. All Cox. Who is it? Going upstairs to the goal. Yes, Jason. And the review. It's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. Both do. I think the last touch is of Mason Cox. I think that's a goal. Yeah, it's a goal. Has to be a goal. Has to be a goal. Just getting my light just to fix up my quality for a second. All right, sorry about that. Thinking two here. A few things I need to do here just before. Yeah, let's sort out my light here. There we go. Here we go. Listen. Goal. There you go. Decision made. Goal for Collingwood. They're back in it. 12-point game. 12 minutes to go. It's going to be a good ending to this. Might just watch the end of this until we get into the finals game, maybe. Angus says, how are we feeling after the loss in the elimination final? Look, I was disappointed. Like, I thought we should have played so much better. But end of the day, like, I'm proud of the season we had, you know. We unveiled some really good talent for the future, and we're in good shape going forward in the next 3 to 5 years. Like, the premiership window is right open for us. So I'm really looking forward to what's a come for the club. Yes, it was a terrible way to end. I thought we should have won, to be honest. We let an opportunity slip because I reckon we could have beaten Canberra this week. But honestly, that's what happens, and sometimes you're also going to consider, right, this is a very, considering, what compared to last year, very, very different side. You can just tell that, fucking Mason Cox, man. He's so funny to watch AFL, man. Oh. Here we go. Who gets it? Hits in the middle of the ground. That's holding the ball. Gone. That's gone. Yeah, had to be holding the ball. Yeah, so disappointing, obviously. But, like, you can tell that, they're a young side still. There's, like, look at the likes of, Toya, even Marky Mark is considered in this category, right? Toya, Marky Mark, Hugo Savala, Blake Steed, those guys, right? It was their first finals game, and it's a different intensity, different, type of game. So they'll be better for it. So, like I said, I'm happy with the year we had. Disappointed how it ended, but like I said, I'm happy for how we played this year. Like, so proud of those boys. Left a little bit more out there, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, that's footy. That's the joys of rugby league. You're not on your A game in a finals game. You're going to know about it, and unfortunately, that little 5 minute period before halftime, we just sort of switched off, and we paid the price for it. And we just unfortunately couldn't continue on with it in that second half when we got that first try. So in the second half, and then a little bit of sour taste conceding that try too. Oh, great mark, Mason Cox. That try that Toby Rudolph scored. I was a little bit annoyed by that. That we should have done better from our stands. And look, at the end of the day, like, that's not for me. That's not for me to criticize, right? Because the boys would know that as well. They know that, like, they should have been better. So 10 minutes to go in this one. That's holding the ball. Smashed him, holding the ball. Collingwood off the go. They're out here. They're out here. Great kick. Oh, that's oh no! What did you do that for? Oh, it had to be a better kick than that. Oh, you are kidding. What a spoil from the Lions player, but like, why? You're in front of, like, you're 35 out in front of goal. Take the shot. The Geelong coach is in the crowd. That's funny. Do you ever see that? Do you ever see like a, just say the prelim final next week, right? Craig Bellamy flies down to the city, the Brisbane, to watch the Broncos prelim final. They make it next week, kind of thing. You know? Can you imagine that? Or could you imagine? Oh, that's a great. Charlie Cameron's been quiet today. Massive turning point there. They should have been a goal difference, not two. Now Charlie Cameron's gone down the other end. He's probably going to kick this one. It'd be a 3-goal game. That's a huge moment in this prelim final. There's 8:40 to go. Sup, Lummy? How are you, bro? Missed you last week. 96,000 at G. Yeah, great crowd as always. Charlie nails it. Yeah, that's a stinger for Collingwood. Score prediction, I'm going to go 14-12 to Canberra. We're going to tie game. We'll get into the team list quickly, because we're just watching the back end of this AFL prelim final. Well, the lead up to it. Obviously, the big news today, Ethan Strange out of this one with a flu, a virus. So that big. KO Wicks, the fullback. Tamale and Jed Stewart are the wingers. Matt Tomoko and Sebastian Chris in the centers. Simi Sasaki, jersey 15, and Jamal Fogarty in the halves. Obviously, yeah. So it's going to keep happening. And Strange, Ethan Strange out. Out with a flu. Josh Papali'i and Joseph Tarpany in the front rowers, with Tom Starling and hooker. Hudson Young, Zach Hosking in the back row, with Corey Horsburgh in the lock. Owen Paddy, jersey 14. Morgan Smithies. Great kick. Aita Marada and Matty Nicholson is the interchange bench. That's a throw. I think Collingwood would have done, to be honest with you. Oh, great. Oh, that's that. Yeah, Collingwood in the wobbles right now. Jesus. So the Sharks, Will Kennedy, fullbacks, Sione Katoa and Ronaldo Mulatalo, loser, on the wings with Jesse Raymond and Ko Iro in the centers. Trindle and Nico Hines. Oh, what a mark. In the halves, Adam Fanua-Blake and Toby Ridolph in the front row, with Blake Brayley at hooker, Billy Burns, Teague Wilton, and Jesse Klonhoff. Klonhon in the lock, Britton Nikora, Celestify Talakai, Braden Herman Uele, and Tommy Hayes in jersey 21. Daniel Agerson, 18th man. The coaches is Ricky Stewart and Craig Fitzgibbon. Ty Gallagher, he kicks, is probably game over. He's nailed it. They're probably home, Brisbane. That's it. Wow. Bro. What's up, Sam? How are you, mate? I want to see a Collingwood Geelong grand final. Well, it's going to be Brisbane Geelong because they're going to kick 4 goals in 5 minutes. So, all right. Hang on. Looks like the Viking clap's on. There's Simon. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_T. As outcome, Canberra. Tough outing for him last week. Tough way to lose last week. And extra time last week in week 1 of the final. So, but they're still alive. They're going to go the hard way. The minor premiers. Are they good enough to do it? That would be the question. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, lines are through. Oh, for God's sake. I'm not. I just dropped it. Oh, my mic's just... There's always something wrong with my stuff, eh? Whenever I'm ready. Oh, my God. I'll just leave it at that. I think I'm right. That's green. All right. Sorry about that. Oh. Let's fix that up.
As well, Ruxu Atkins and Clyde are the officials over this weekend. The ball loose, then take off. Going to the ball, Cameron, side bottom.
All right. Have nightmares from that Viking clap. Not from us. Raiders won the 12. Manly 3. So Man City 3-0. Man United. Are you joking? Oh yeah, United suck. That's also on tonight too. The Merseyside derby, which I'll be watching straight after this as well. So yeah, Brisbane in the grand final. Fucking hate the Lions. Especially the last year. Penalty to Canberra. Start off. You're probably not wondering I'm not wearing my Motorino stuff. As you can tell, got a free hat. I'd like to introduce new partner on the channel, which is Fireball. They've come on board. We got shooting some content with them very, very soon. So stick an eye out for that one. So shout out to Fireball. Thank you for coming on board. And obviously, as always, gamble, drink responsibly. Over 18 plus, as always. But yeah, excited for them to come on board. We've got some videos planned very, very soon. Yeah. Anyway, Hosking. Oh, ran for purpose there. Brisbane going to the third straight grand final in the AFL. If Brisbane win the AFL and the NRL, I'm just going to hide. Here's Papali'i. I really hope Cronulla gets smashed. All the chirp after last week and they get flogged. That's backwards. Play on. Starling. All four of them just got swarmed then. Changeover.
You're on Ultra HD.
Yeah. I am. Oh, no, I'm not. No. Wait, Cronulla the penalty. Oh, then they lost it.
Turnover there for the Raiders. All right, let's put it out there. Just a reminder, 2016.
Oh my god, start the fucking game, bro.
Jazzy. Didn't like the fact that the took us nearly a 5-day the final on Sunday, then we played, and we had to wait all the way till Saturday. It's yeah, not fun. But we finally got the footy back. It's been a long hiatus this week. No Thursday, no Friday, and it'll be the same next week as well. It'll be no. Is it Friday? Then no Saturday, because they don't want to clash with the AFL Grand Final. Maybe consider the Broncos and the Lions, Brisbane kind of thing. Let's play on. Knock on. No, backwards. Okay. No, I'm not going to last in the AFL Grand Final.
Sharks, they're outside. They're outside backs will run all day, all night. Now Radley, a second scoot of the back.
What changed that game in the AFL was a 12-point gap, and they bombed the goal, and they went down the other and kicked one themselves. That was it. Oh, 9:30s, yeah. Premier League, sweet. I was at Anfield. Bang bang clap from Triple M. You got any NRL Grand Final? Probably not. Oh, hit high. Penalty. All right, so second penalty for Canberra. They're on halfway on the first tackle. 7.5 minutes gone here. Should have been us, man. Should have been us.
Canberra slipping into a groove here. Now starting right side Fogarty.
It should have been us. Here's Hudson Young. Fogarty out, 15 out. A little crossfield kick towards the post. Hosking was there, knocked on by the Raiders, picked up by the flog of Ronaldo Mulitalo. Oh, big shot. Neck and neck.
And the Raiders showing no real effects of last weekend's game, really setting the tone physically. So it is played 94 minutes last week. That's the only played 54 minutes. The Sunny, the 5'8", in for Strange. Starling, Fogarty, Hosking, there he is, 52 tackles. Going to most his work in the 94 minutes.
All right, last tackle now. Oh, that's fourth. Hudson Young, offload. Sasungi. Oh, he's got a bit of zip about him. Anyway, that's tackle 5 now. Fogarty. Same thing. Hosking. Jed Stewart gets it. KO Weeks. Referee got in the way. And Cronulla dive on it.
Watching this, wondering why the Canberra Raiders are changing a lot of direction. It's because the Cronulla side, they've got every vulnerability. It's moving through their middle of the season.
Yeah, better do that before I get in trouble. Sharks defense holding on so far.
Change of last week against the Roosters after half time. They battled for about a 10 or 15 minute period. And you come out the other side though. So go to Ali. He's going to have survival free. Sonny, this time for Stewart. Starling. And to the goal. It was taken out of the picture this set.
Starling. I'm actually liking this. This is going to be a great hooker battle between and Starling and Riley. Here it goes up. Oh, Qatar drops it. Why couldn't you do that last week? Oh, he couldn't dive. That would have been a double movement. He scored. That's a try. Double movement. Is that double movement? Okay, we'll have a look. Oh, okay, double movement. Double movement. Great defense from the Sharks. But yeah, Katoa didn't want to drop one last week. Oh, good shot on Toby Rudolph. Trindle, big kick. Good chase from the Sharks, to be fair. Pin him inside his own 10. Yeah, not much doing there, unfortunately. Smashing Chris there. Third, 20 metres out from their own line here, the Raiders. Struggling to get out of their own end. No, that's good. That's a great run. That's a good carry. Almost wins himself a penalty. Fogarty from his own 35 metres out now. Katoa up to it. Read it. Caught it on his own 20. Runs it back to just short of the 30-metre line. And that's a great tackle, Zach Hosking. He's been good since he's become the Canberra. Here's Ronaldo. Caballero. Ronaldo scored 2 tap-ins literally 2 tap-in tries. And people, he's so much better than Marky Mark. He shut everyone up. Bro, mate, I would have scored those 2 tries, mate. You did nothing to contribute to those. All you did is catch and put the ball down. Oh, great ball. Teague Wilton, great run, but then absolutely smashed by KO Weeks. But Sharks on the front foot here. Here's Hines. Trindle. Oh, what is that kick? Oh, but it's actually turned into a result. Oh, no, the Sharks got lucky there. That was a great run from Teague Wilton. Great tackle, too, from KO Weeks. And then the ball went right. Trindle put a grubber kick. It went nowhere. And then somehow Canberra found a way to drop it. So they shouldn't have had the ball there in the end, but they got the ball back. Oh, Ronaldo was scoring. Third tackle, 10 away. Hines, inside ball. Good tackle. Good tackle. And then Rubo scored again there. I got the numbers. Kennedy, offload. Nearly went himself. Go to Jesse Ramian. Canberra's defense holding on for now. Katoa. Another knock on from Canberra. Good defense though from the minor premiers.
Went backwards.
Inside the Raiders 20. Well, I'm not told it affects the Raiders. This pressure is down mounting on that defensive line. Straight away to the right.
Oh, Jesse Ramey knocked on. So that's some great defense from the Sharks, from Canberra. And go home, Raiders.
Coming up with an error and just going to get back down the other end in Canberra. In possession. It's gone. No points on the board tomorrow. Live here on Fox League.
Almost 20 minutes gone here. It's been fast paced, as most big games usually are. Flies by. Oh no, bomb here! Look out, Qatar! Oh, it's Kennedy! Oh, he's dropped it. He has spilled his lollies. Dear, oh dear! No. Leave it at that, I guess. I don't know. All right, scrum base here for Canberra. Papali'i. Who can get on the board first here in this semi-final? We'll be streaming tomorrow's game, Bulldogs and the Panthers. We're going to call. That'll be a good one. Set restart for Canberra. Here's Hosking. He's been really good so far. 19 into the game. Fogarty. Hudson Young. Sharks defense also impressive in the early stages. Tarpany. Crash play. Fogarty. KO Weeks. 1-on-1 with Trindle. Trindle too good there. Fourth tackle. Crash play for Hosking. And the Sharks defense. Very, very good. I'd say good defense from both teams in this final so far. Geelong, Brisbane at the G. Yes. Okay. Back where the final series started, pretty much. Penalty, Canberra. Tap and go. There's Corey Horse right now. Very good, Papali'i. Oh, get out of the way. KO Weeks. Oh, did well to stay in there. Here's a crossfield kick. Oh, Nico's dropped it. Oh, it's play on. Should be 6 more. It is. Nico, don't be a winger, mate. You're not good as a halfback, but anyway. It's Geelong and Brisbane at the G. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that. Another penalty. Oh, they'll probably take the 2 now. Oh, tapping his nose. Bleeding. Let's have a look here. Oh, Toby Rudolph crossed the melon there. Yeah, a bit much in it. On report, penalty. Take the 2, move on. Yeah, you got to take the 2 now. Which I think it's a win for. It's a win for the Sharks if they take the 2 here. The gut tapping and going. You know what? Final footy. How good? How good? How good? Take the 2, easy option. No, we're going to back ourselves to score here. I like it. Twice they're doing this now. It's a bold strategy, Carton. See if the pairs are for them. So third inside the 10 here, Canberra. Fogarty. Oh, Toby Rudolph. Oh, missed the tackle, but Talakai there to clean up. Oh, no, it's for Noah Blake. Same hairstyle. Apologies. Starling, Corey Horsburgh. Corey, the big red. Again, the Sharks defense. Oh, he scored. The big red, he loves it. He scores. He didn't sell that at all. There we go, big red. Paddy G scores. Shout out to you, Paddy. Miss you, bro. Yeah, got there. Look at it. Big Red's happy. Here it is. This will show us. Yeah, he does. He might have scored that. There you go. The Big Red. Well, they took the plunge. Scored 2 tries. They had 2 sets on the line. Had options to take the 2 twice. They wanted 6. They've got 6. 4-0 kick to come. So, 6-0 Canberra. 24 minutes gone. Yeah, in the off-season. How do you get into running on us? Okay. I'm a bit distracted, but I do apologise. Fogarty. Oh, he's got a spy. Look out. Oh, did well to hang on to that one. Well, nothing too panicky about it for the Sharks at the moment. Like we did score the first try last week. Then they went bang bang in the half time. So very very similar. They'll absorb, and just go bang. That's what they did to us last week. On both occasions. But it didn't help that we didn't play all that great last week. Oh, Toby Rudolph off. He's booed his pants. Boo! He's booed his pants. No, Benny Hazleton's in. Missed out last week. Back on the side. Trindle now. Yeah, it's a good take from Jeff Stewart. Let me know in the comments who's your tip to win the premiership this year, lads. And I'll give you mine very, very shortly. Cheers, Angus. I don't know why it does that. Always does that. Fogarty. That is it's a good kick. 25 out from the Sharks line. Ricky Stewart praising Josh Papali'i for a spell. Also, well done to Jared Reed-Hargreaves and the Robins. What was they called again? Hull KR? Was it Hull FC? $7:45 p.m. in Gosford next Saturday night. Roosters Sharks prelim final. I say Geelong, but they've been there, done it. Brisbane, haven't they? Knock on Nico. He's going to challenge it. Look confident straight away. But yeah, minor premiers for the Rovers, the Robins, Hull KR. Having a stinker tonight. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, congrats to Jared and the boys there. Hope that they can win it for him. Apparently, he's under the microscope there for suspension. Yeah, good challenge, Nico. Good challenge, Nico. Good crowd in Canberra. Obviously, another sellout. It's great to see. So, what are your thoughts on this, lads? So, just thinking of it, right? Excuse me. That there's only going to be, apart from the grand final, 2 finals games in Sydney. One was at the absolute shithole at Shark Park last week, and then a Calder Stadium tomorrow night. So, and then you have, obviously we'll get a big crowd. I've had them over, already over 50,000, maybe 60,000. But yeah, look, I mean, obviously it'll be good next week. See, and also the prelim final schedule next week is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So obviously it's AFL Grand Final weekend, and because the Broncos are in it now, the Lions are in the Grand Final. Like, we don't have it on the same day. Like, who cares? I know, yeah, like I know that, living up here. Oh, Starling on Hazelton! Absolutely smashed him. Hazelton's in Lala's. What a shot. Hazelton's, he's in trouble. What happened here? Oh, head clash. Oh, it's a head clash. Oh, it's a head clash. Oh, that's nasty. Starling loved it though, but Hazelton's, that was awful. Awful to watch. But Hooker absolutely knocking out a front row. I don't see that every day, but let's just hope Hazelton's okay. He's a bit dazed, eh? He does not look all. He does not look good at all. How's Storm going to do next year with Brunswick Garlic and Grant Anderson next year? I think they'll be fine. Melbourne will be fine. They've got Pezzett, Meany. They got plenty of options. Farlungo, they'll be fine. It's a head clash. It's a head clash. Good to see Hazelton up. His night's over, obviously, but it's good to see he's up, walking off. You got South. I don't know. Don't know. I hope he does shit because he's going to South. It was a big shot, but it was a head clash, though. There's a play the ball. I think it's the right call. It's a head clash. Like, it's an accident. It's part of the game, unfortunately. As much as it's brutal to see, mate, why would I compliment South ever? You know what I mean? Six again, offload, Starling. Forced the error. Canberra back on the attack here. Fogarty. Hudson Young. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. Morgan Smithies. Third tackle, 10 away. Fogarty. Hudson Young. Great tackle from Fanua Blake. Here they go. Fourth tackle, Fogarty. Back to Morgan Smithies. As I say, apart from that one lapse, the defense from the Sharks has been really, really good. Last tackle now. Fogarty. Timuka. Just needed to sit. 7 tackle restart. Great defense, Sharks. Cat 1 night over for Tom Hazelton. Bad luck. Broncos won last week because Reece Walsh went to the toilet last week. Yeah, it was an impressive 15 minutes from Reece Walsh. Yeah, it was a impressive 15 minutes.
I'm not very good at this, but maybe with a little practice.
Here it is. Oh, here they go. Trindle. Intercepted. But no advantage, as you always expect. Yeah, looking at it then, I don't think that was a knock on. I think that was off his knee. They're challenging it. I think they're going to win this. Unless there's a touch in the process, which no. Oh yeah, okay. That angle, probably not. Off the legs. Tackle count restarts. Trindle offloads. Intercepted by Hosking. Challenge successful. Well done, Canberra. Well done. Great challenge. Did you hear about Victor Radley? Yes, I did. I've been all over the last couple of days. I'll give you my take on it. Obviously, I haven't said anything publicly about it, but I'll say my piece on it. First off, obviously disappointed about what's all unfolded. But I'm glad the club didn't sack him because I don't think it was warranted, to be honest. I don't think it was warranted to sack him. Oh, almost knock on. So I think the club handled it really well. Even considering the fact that Victor wasn't even charged by police. So I think that Nick wanted to sack him, but they just couldn't. Like, they couldn't legally do it. 10 weeks might feel, stiff, but, I think Victor should be a very lucky man. Considering, the comments from, from early in the year from Nick, which hasn't helped the situation, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. That hasn't helped the situation. If Nick didn't, I'm not blaming Uncle Nick whatsoever. Like, Uncle Nick didn't make those comments early in the year. There's no real anything to talk about. It's because the club have had to come down hard. So had to come down hard, which they did. So, and people need to really understand as well that when you say, "Oh, the Roosters are zero tolerance," zero tolerance means zero tolerance. Zero tolerance is doing something about it, not zero tolerance means sacking them. I know, yes, like I said, that we're going to get rid of him. Obviously, there need to be ground for it. Now, because he wasn't going to be charged, there's no evidence of him actually doing the wrong thing. So he was suspended for 10 games and fined by the Roosters because he brought the club into dispute. He wasn't suspended or anything like that. It wasn't fined for drugs. It's these text messages that's brought the club into dispute, not being caught with illegal substance. So even though it's relation to it, formally wasn't charged, wasn't in trouble for illegal substance. He was just in trouble by bringing the Roosters into dispute. That's the problem, and that's the reason why the Roosters have come down hard on it. So there was a knock on there from penalty to the Sharks. They're taking the line now. Again, very, very similar time frame to last week. Here they go. Oh, tackle. Offload, though. Will Kennedy. Let's play on. But, like I said, I'm, a little bit annoyed with the 10 game, but there's Ronaldo. Listen, I literally called it, right? I literally called it. This is exactly the same part last week that the Sharks got a bit of, I wouldn't say luck, but they got a little, changed the momentum of the game, went down the other end, absorbed pressure, and then scored through Ronaldo and Mulatalo. 6-4 kick to come, exactly around about the same point. 5 minutes out from halftime, the Sharks went bang, bang. Look at him there. But yeah. 400 tries for Ronaldo Militalo. Congrats. Yeah, flog. Anyway, back to the Victor stuff while we got a chance. Like I said, I'm disappointed that how it's all unfolded. Victor's made a mistake. I don't think he deserved to be sacked. I didn't think he deserved to be 10 weeks. But I think the club should be applauded for how they've handled it. When the allegations first come out, they said, well, we can't really talk to the courts. Then obviously in the lead up to Cheese's court date on Thursday, on the Tuesday, the text messages come out. Here's Hines from the sideline. And he's kicked it 6-all. Then obviously Nick come back into the country on Thursday. They dealt with it within 2 days. They handled it out, handed out their sanction, and then went to the awards night. Now, obviously Victor wasn't there on Thursday night at the awards night, but they handled it. He'll serve his 10-game ban. Obviously, they pay $30,000 in fines, donated to the St. Vincent's Hospital in Sydney. So, like I said, I think the club should be commended for how they've handled the situation, not condemned because of Nick Ply's comments at the start of the year. I think they've handled it well, and they've set a standard for the rest of the league on how to deal with this. Now, I see the argument all the time. If it was a fringe player like a Makatoa, Junior Tupou, or Benai Le'eu kind of thing, right? It would have been different, sure. But you got to remember, every club would do the same thing. So last year, if a young South player was on, here they go again, the Sharks. Ronaldo was an option. Iro, he's going to go himself, pull down close to the line. Like I said, last week, all over again, the Sharks down 6-0, absorb pressure, and they're going to go into the sheds leading at halftime. There it is. Nico scores exactly last week, all over again. Yes, I know it happened to my side last week, but it's exactly what happened last week. We were up 4-0. We were on top. Then one moment in the game, they got the Sharks back into it, and then went bang, bang in the halftime, leading the game. That's a big moment in the halftime. They were literally the same thing. Same thing happened last week with the Sharks. Nico Hines scores now. They did the same thing last week. What the fuck? But yeah. Now, Victor is actually still allowed to play for England. So, obviously, there's no NRL investigation. The Roosters won't hold him back. I think that's fine by me, to be honest with you. Obviously it's a club sanction, not an NRL sanction. Now, I doubt the NRL will do anything about it if I'm totally honest with you. But he'll play for England, then he'll serve his 10-game ban, and he'll come back and back to proceedings for Victor. At the end of the day, people, and then obviously in his statement, want to earn back the respect. Like, you haven't lost it, Victor. You haven't lost it. You made a dumb choice. We all do it. We all make mistakes, so it's all good. Serve your suspension, and then we'll see you back soon, Victor. So anyway, 90 seconds out from halftime, the Sharks up 12-6. So that's my take on it. I know it was stop-start because of the game going on, but that's my take on it. Shit happens. I'm glad, though, that we, kept Victor. Local junior, loves his club. We've always heart and soul this side. Yeah, he made a mistake. I'm actually glad that, Trent Robertson, the senior playing group, fought to save Victor because Nick Plies was like, tear up his contract. But I was like, no, hang on a minute. And I think they made the right call because at the end of the day, if this would have turned out to be the did sack him, I think it would have been a lot of repercussions within the club. Like the club would be like, well, the playing group would be a massive divide between the playing group, between management and the playing group. So they've resolved that. So, and now, we can put it past us. We enjoy the off season, 8 to 10 week break into the preseason, and then roll into next year. So, I'm glad that's over with. Could you imagine in both AFL and the NRL that the minor premiers go out in straight sets? $20 seconds out from half time. So Canberra, they're up last week in the against the Broncos at halftime. They're going in the halftime at at home in elimination final down. Qatar gets it, and it'll be halftime. Alrighty, 12-6 halftime for the Sharks. Great game so far. We'll be taking a quick break over halftime. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching so far. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy. Thank you to our sponsors, Fireball. Thank you for coming on board. Really appreciate it. And we'll be back at the other side of the halftime. Sharks 12, Raiders 6. We'll see you at the other end. Thanks. We'll see you soon. All right, we're back for the second half. Thanks for sticking around. Canberra in trouble. I just have to hold it. I'll hold it. Because my mic's been playing up in the stand. Panthers won't win this year, says Liam Porter. We'll see. We'll see. Big game tomorrow, too. Roosters Sharks NRLW prelim final next Saturday at Gosford, 7:45, Polytech Stadium. I don't know why every year and a half they 7 tackle set for Canberra. Every year and a half they rename the bloody ground. Central Coast Stadium, Gosford. You know, same thing. Good old blue tongue. But yeah, Roosters Sharks NRLW prelim final next Saturday. So any Roosters fans up there, head up, support the girls. Minor Premiers undefeated. See if they can go back to back. It's moved because Allianz is unavailable because the Allianz is getting the turf redone, which so much needed. Here's a break for Canberra. They're away. That's a great run. They needed that. Need a quick play the ball here. Hudson Young's a dummy half. Looking for an option. Just goes himself. Beats another one. Still goes Hudson Young. Oh, it just held up in the end. 6 more, though. Great tackle from the Sharks. Fogarty goes himself. They need this. Harriota. Good defense again from the Sharks. They've been gutsy in defense tonight, the Cronulla Sharks. Kicking the line. Oh, was he taken out? They'll check that. Penalty. Is there a sin bin, though? No sin bin, but it is a penalty. Only like Shark Park. Angus, just go to Shark Park next year, and you'll explain, and you'll know why. It's terrible, especially for hosting a semi-final last week. Don't get me started on it. You know, I'm not salty that we lost last week. You know, but I would have said that if we won last week. I just don't like Shark Park. It's the worst ground in the league. You know, and I think, and like I said, the Sharks have every right to defend their home ground. Oh, they'll be obstruction. They'll get pulled up. I think it looked too easy. No, they've given it, but they'll check it. They need to start after half time. Canberra have. Yeah. Yep, knew it. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, it doesn't look, it doesn't look like a try. Yeah. But yeah, Shark Park's just such a terrible ground for a final anyway. Like I said, and I think, back to my comment though, I think the Sharks have every right to defend Shark Park because it is their home ground. You know, for them it's special, which I completely, utterly understand. Knock on from the Sharks. Here go Canberra back on the attack. But yeah, so I absolutely understand why Sharks fans feel that way about how other fans feel about it, but which they're, like I said, well in their right. But at the same time, as NRL fans, we don't like it. But we like if ROL fans go, like, you know, like I said, everything. Like Sharks fans have every right to defend their home ground. Sharks fans have every right as well. So anyway, so big chance here for Canberra. They had one try disallowed not too long, literally about 2 minutes ago. Closing in on nearly 2,900 too, by the way. Thank you for your support. Here's the numbers. Here they go. Try time. They won't take this one off them. Big try by the minor premiers. Up the milk. Yep. No obstruction this time. That's okay. Throw a jam in. Tamale scores. 12-10. Big kick coming up for Fogarty. Hasn't been the best, not the most accurate goal kicker in the league. So tough assignment. Obviously still plenty of time. I feel like this is a rerun of the last week. Honestly, this is like a rerun of the last week. Canberra scored the first try. Well, Roosters did last week. Sharks went bang, bang, 12-4 halftime. Then we scored the first try after halftime and make it 12-10. And then the game sat like that for the next 25 minutes, and then they scored to win 20-10. Yeah, so very, very similar game at the moment. A big try for Canberra, though. They needed that. Probably felt like in the first half they were like we were last week, just a little bit shell shocked going into the breakdown, but the dust for themselves. Try to take it off them, yeah, it was obstruction, but they did score 2 minutes later. Fogarty, though, oh, he nails it from the sideline. Great kick. We're level. We are level. 12-all. Semi-final footy. Winner goes on the Melbourne. Loser is bye-bye. And we're locked up at 12-all. Yeah, it was a great try. So, there's still 32 and a half minutes to go. Plenty of time, but we got a ball game. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Haynesy_YT. Guru's got the shark puppet. That's insane.
I have watched countless fucking halftime ads this year.
Oh, another tough kick. Good take. Good top. Kennedy just over halfway. Vanilla Blake off for a rest. Oh, hello. Knock on. Ooh, lucky. Don't want to lose to Liverpool this year. It's going to happen. It's going to happen at one point. Champions, 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 champions. Excuse me. Starling. Cordell. Angus, don't start, mate. We're both on 20. Both on 20. We've both won 20 league titles. Don't. Ooh. Remember 7-0? Yeah, always. Best win ever against United. Knock on. What's up, Michael? How are you, mate? Knock on, Jed Stewart. A lot of retro Shark jerseys in the ground. I'll leave Jed alone. Who does Roosters play in the Women's League? They play the Sharks next week in the prelim final in Gosford. Yeah, Roosters Sharks NRLW prelim final next week in Gosford. 7:45 next Saturday. With no Taron Aiken, I think it would be tough to beat the Broncos in the grand final. I think we get through next week, but we played the Sharks, have a week off, we play the Sharks again. Yeah, Sharks, thanks, mate. No worries, mate. Anytime. Broncos play Newcastle. I don't know when that is, actually. I think it'll be next Saturday as well. Because the Storm prelims Friday, Broncos on the Sunday. Anyway, Burns. Oh, Burns has scored! Absolutely soft. Sharks back in front. Back in front, Cronulla. Nice, Michael. On the Sharks. is not one of Premiers. Canberra, they are. At the moment on the fucking chopping block. Yeah, 18-12.
Presenting my community.
That'd be cruel if you're a Canberra fan, though. Oh my god. Cheddar Center of W team. 100%. 100%. Go to girls. Come on, Oos. Sharks go through. Hazelton's out next week too. Seeing this also in the
9 meters away.
Old Trafford or Anfield. Anfield was a Liverpool fan. Easily. What day will the Roosters Sharks game? Next Saturday, 7:45. So confirmation on the NRL. Have a look. They haven't officially gave the times though. Anybody reckon this game is boring? Have? Not really. It's just, I mean, quality not as great as last week from Canberra, but like it's tight. So any tight finals game is good. Because there's so much at stake. No, when you go to a prelim final loser, you go home. So, you know, a bit of nerves, a bit of tension out there. So I wouldn't say it's been boring, especially as a neutral, though. You know, you want a close game. Like, my team's out, obviously, because they lost to the Sharks last week. But here's Sebastian Chris. Oh, he's away. Back on the inside. Oh, wow, Will Kennedy. 1-on-1 still. They're going to claim a knock on Canberra. Save the try. There was Canberra fans everywhere. Canberra players everywhere in the middle of the post if he looked that way. That's why Chris went that way. They're going to challenge it. High contact, maybe. Sebastian Chris. Is he hit high? Oh, yeah. Off the ground, too. Successful captain's challenge. Is it any more than that? Is there anything more than that, though? That reminds me of Minicello in 2012. That's Minicello in 2012. He got sent off for doing that. He got that's. I mean, it wasn't flush, but it is high. But that was Minicello-esque in 2012. Anyone remember that when same like that side of the ground, Minicello come flying out the line at fullback, jumped out of the air, coat hangered whoever it was from Canberra, and then did it again, got set off. But how good was Minicello? Didn't even get a week for that, too. He got off. He got off. Good old Mincat. All right, third tackle. Starling as a dart. Marker's up to it. Fourth tackle, 10 away. Fogarty, KO Weeks, short to Hosking. He's been the most threatening. Last tackle. Fogarty, chips, Great take, Jesse Ramian. And does well to stay in field too. Well done. You buy my ticket to the Rooster Sharks game, probably book a hotel and go up there for the day out. Gosford. Very nice, Michael. Well done, mate. Well done. Penalty. High tackle. Massive relief from the Sharks. They're defended well. Oh. I don't know about that. Oh, come off it. Oh, no. You can't be penalising that in a final, man. What do you say penalty like that? Penalty. Penalty. I don't know. It wasn't a penalty. Like, no way that was high. See, I don't want to see either Brisbane, Penrith, or Bulldogs win the comp, right? I want to see one of these teams win the comp. Out of this game, I want one of them to win the comp. Out of the teams remaining, right? I do say, though, Canberra probably the best option to win the comp. I mean, Sharks are playing well, but do I see them going to Melbourne and win that game? No. Penalty again. Mate, too many times, Angus. They'll take the 20-12. I know it's still a long way to go, but the way they're defending, that might be enough. That could be enough. That one was a penalty. That was a swinging arm. Melbourne Storm Broncos, grand final 2006 grand final rematch. That'd be a boring grand final from my point of view.
Couldn't still.
Oh, as if the boys are watching. Eight-point lead to Cronulla. $20 minutes to go. Pressure on, Sticky. You had 1 foot in the prelim last week. Could be out straight sets. What a world of rugby league. Poor Canberra fans, I feel sorry for you. You had that game won last week. You could be out. That's rough. That's rough. Oof. It would be avenged from the 2023 grand final. They're on the roll, Cronulla. Good take. Just say it's very, very similar to last week. Absolutely very, very similar to last week, Cronulla. They'll grind this out. They'll keep them within Canberra. They need something here. There's still 18.5 to go. But it just, like I said, it just feels like it's a repeat of last week exactly from the Sharks. Prime time for the derby. Yeah, Merseyside derby's on 10 minutes. It's not for Liverpool. Did you say that as a United fan though? Wow. Here's a talk. Oh, good take. That was Adelaide Crows, not Port Adelaide. True, Canberra have come back from before. And the Broncos, they were down by 16 around this point last week as well. So keep that in mind. It just screams like the Sharks. They're gritty side. They did it to us last week. That's close to a ball plant. Or incorrect play ball, whatever you want to call it. They're missing Strange tonight, aren't they? You can just tell their attack, isn't it? It's flowing. Oh, you allow it bounce. Oh, no. Oh, they're going to score. Iro scores. That might be it. Are the Sharks into another prelim? Bit of luck, but that's what happens when you let the ball bounce. Oh, no. They're missing Ethan Strange. Yeah, definitely. Oh, no. Check the onside, maybe. Look 50-50 if he's onside or not. There's one of. Still checking if they're onside here. Still looking at it. There's just like a bit of quietness about it. Don't know. They haven't shown us the offside since. I was looking for a knock on here. Try confirmed. Wow. Well, we got to that. The Sharks are on the way to Melbourne. Who finished first? Adelaide Crows finished first in the AFL. So 26-12, the Cronulla. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Well, if the Sharks win the comp, right, there's no shame in losing them in week one then. So I'm leaning that way now. Go Sharkies, win the comp. Do it for Fitzy. Love Fitzy. But then it takes the pain a little bit away. It's like, you know what? We lost at the Premiers. You know, no shame in that. But it also be a sour taste. Like, bro, we should have won that. Anyway. Like I said, if we would have beaten the Sharks last week, I reckon we could have easily either beaten Broncos or Canberra. But Canberra now, well, they neither. They've come from behind all year in big games. Can they do it again? An offload. They just need to throw caution in the wind. They need 3 tries in 14 minutes. Big controversial call going their way, the Sharks. But he's been quiet tonight, Matt Timoko. There's a bomb there to chase here. Take Will Kennedy. Tell you what, it's been a fair achievement from the Sharks. He'll lie down, Ronaldo. He does that. Oh, no. $13 minutes to go. Does it go out or dead? They went dead. Well, Canberra are literally about to do it. Rando will be all over that. First time in maybe in NRL in history that both AFL and NRL minor premiers go out in straight sets. Well, the curse remains. No team has won the comp other conceding 50 points. Looks like Canberra are going to fall that victim again. We fell for it last week. No teams won the comp from outside the top 4. No knock on. Well, could you imagine 2 teams from outside the top 4 in the prelim? I did say there'd be both teams going out in straight sets. I said either Canberra or Brisbane go out in straight sets, or Bulldogs go out in straight sets. We might get both of them. Oh, Nicker has dropped it. 11 minutes to go. Penalty, they needed that. Who thinks he's going to win tomorrow's game? I reckon Penrith flog them. 10.5 to go. They need one quickly. Has a young offload. Owen Paddy. Tarpany. Yeah, I think Penrith win tomorrow too. Hudson Young, this is good footy from the Raiders. I haven't really seen it all night. Razzle dazzle. Fourth tackle. Big Red. He scored one earlier. Will Kennedy, well done. Sharks survive again. Their defense has been applauded. Should be applauded. Sharks defense should be applauded tonight. They've been outstanding. They're missing Ethan Strange tonight, Canberra, when their attack clearly shows. If I'm a Manly fan, I'd be really concerned with Jamal Fogarty. He's the guy that can get you win your games. Brayley, good run. Is that a 40-20? Oh, no. DC will go great for the Roosters. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's over. It's over. 4 seconds. Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry, Tim, but it is KL, but it is 13 plus. Is that a try?
Oh, Timmy. Oh, no.
Biggest glitches in Pokemon history. No, it's not.
That's fair enough, mate. Kill the screw. Fanua Blake. Held up. He'd love to score himself, Brayley. Almost did. Fourth tackle. They'll do another crash play. Held up. It's a good result, though, for the Sharks, to be fair. He's turning it over. Yeah, they did. They got flogged in both games. Apparently, DC's going to the London Broncos. Get off it. Oh! No way they scored that. Take Wilton with a little shot. How good was that? It looked like another crash play. Then he puts it on the toe and he found it through and scored. Sharks are into a back-to-back prelim final. Fair play to him. Oh, nutmeg. Oh, yes. That's funny as hell. Bye-bye, Canberra. Jamal already got dust on him, Manly dust on him. Wow.
No, it's not. That's KL, baby.
The AFL and NRL premiers are out in straight sets. Wow. 32-12.
All of these people for what they've done to me.
32-12. Sharks won. And to be fair, good on them. Good on them. Good on them. Good on them. Look, I'm still annoyed that we lost last week, and we should have been beating Canberra tonight. But you know what? Good on them. Who's on my fucking thing? Sharks into a prelim. Who would have thought of that a couple of weeks ago? Putting the just preparing to put on the Premier League because the Merseyside derby's on. Who's on my stand? That's the Sharks, 100%. Man, the Shankly's best. A team that plays the Liverpool way to win the championship in May. I'm not too bad on that. Oh, Grealish is playing for Everton. I forgot about that. How good's the Merseyside derby at 9:30 in Australia? How good's that? Go on. Kirkes. And ball. Ooh. You Wanderers fan. Boo. Mate, yeah, there was a lot of Sharks fans there tonight. Well done. Oh! Oh, no. Looked like a good bounce, and they got a poor bounce in the end. Ball. Oh! Gravenberg! Woo-hoo-hoo! What a goal. Ryan Gravenberg. 1-0 Liverpool. What a goal. (32-12) here. 2.5 minutes to go. Put a grubber kick in here.
Well, sometimes on the back of a really good season, you can find it hard complaining about this, but it looked clean to me from Gakpo. He seemed to get his foot to the ball.
Maybe, I think it's shoulder to shoulder, to be honest.
And once it is fed to Salah, it's a brilliant little kick out. But there's an awful lot for Gravenberg to still have.
You're a City FC fan, yeah.
He's got to get
Up
there,
City
he's got to
FC.
get in position, and he's got to time that little kind of hook on as he's managed with his right foot, and he does it brilliantly, and it seems to catch Pickford by surprise, and he's never getting there, the keeper.
Oh, nice slot. La, 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 la. Oh, nice slot. Na 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 na. Toward Jets, Sydney FC and Wanderers. 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I went to Giro Stadium last year. It's a nice ground. We were lucky that it was a daytime game, so we weren't freezing to death. But on the way home from Canberra, it was freezing. Da, 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 da. Thanks for tuning into the stream tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. We're into the last 2 minutes of this one. I will be back tomorrow for the Dogs-Panthers game from about 3:30, quarter to 4, around that time. So stick around for that one. On again here. So last tackle, 90 seconds out. Canberra minor premiers are going home. Sharks fans are in full voice in Canberra. It's another knock on. And there it is. Well done, Cronulla. Oh, the Sharks are doing the Viking clap. That's unreal. First of the 2 teams going to rank shirts. Sharks are through. Raiders out in straight sets. Congrats to the Sharks. Fair play to you, eh? Canberra minor premiers out in straight sets. Let that sink in. Good on you, Sharkies. Well done. Thanks for tuning in to the stream, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, the Haynesy Score T. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow for the Panthers Bulldogs one. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.